Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Like I've been saying, I'm not alone today. Dan Moyane is still live from the Nasrec Expo Center where the ANC is holding its 55th National Elective Conference. Results are out and President Ronald Lamola re-elected as the party president. Let me take you then to Dan Moyane, who had, Dan, I believe you are with Ronald Lamola, who was a deputy president hopeful.
Indeed. Good afternoon, Masicho. Welcome back live here at Nasrec at the 55th National Conference of the ANC. Ronald Lamola, good afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you, brother.
How do you feel not having made the crack and get the votes that would have made you deputy president?
I mean, with elections, there is a winner and a loser. It's just like in any other process. It's like asking Mbappe how he feels after losing the World Cup. When he has got
Lionel Messi.
When he has got three goals. Not to
okay.
But I'm saying that with elections, anything can happen. But I'm fine, and I welcome the outcomes, which is I think it's a good mixture for the ANC. It's balanced. It will help the ANC to focus on the challenges that society is facing.
Any surprise for you in the final top 7?
No,
was there any comrade of yours you thought, oh, okay,
no.
I didn't think they could make it?
No. There's no surprise. The reality is that someone had to lose, someone had to win. It's like if it's a final, as I was saying, of the World Cup, someone must win or someone must lose.
Gwen Ramokgopa is the first female Treasurer General of the ANC. From my recollection,
yeah.
I mean, you've had many others before her, but not a woman. You know, how should we interpret that?
No, I think it's a good progress for the ANC. It's a good in terms of the renewal program that the ANC has institutionalized, and including Maruping Ramokgopa is also a very good progress for the ANC.
And like you, she comes from the youth league. Eh?
Yeah, we serve together in the NEC. So it's a good mixture of the leadership of various generations. So I think that is a good thing. Women fairly represented, and those that were in the liberation struggles, and the young ones. So I think it's a very good mixture.
Do you think this top 7 will lead the organization very well? I know it's a collective decision-making process in the ANC. You still have to nominate the NECs. But with the elections coming up in 2024, do you think you are in safe hands?
Yeah, I think we are in safe hands. The leadership will definitely unite the NEC in that obviously we have got huge challenges in the country. The country must feel that we're outward looking, we're dealing with the energy crisis, unemployment, crime, the economy, so that we are not only seen dealing with our own internal issues. So I think this collective leadership will be able to help us to pull through that, to work as in unison, to deal with the challenges of society.
Are you going to be standing now to be nominated as a part of the new NEC of 80 members? Remember, there's a list of 200 nominations that were announced a few weeks ago by Ntate Kgalema Motlanthe. Your name was on that list as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've lost, so the additionals will be voted for. So I will have to be voted for by the delegates.
So all the top 7 nominees who didn't make it.
Yes.
So sorry to cut in there. All the top 7 nominees who didn't make it, like yourself, will be additionals, but to be voted for.
Yes, to be voted for. It's not automatic.
It's not
so we
automatic.
can still lose and not be additional.
Are you saying you could lose the seat in the NEC?
Yes, it's possible. So it's not guaranteed for anyone. So all of us will be voted for. The conference and the delegates will then decide these are the additionals that we want. We can come in again as additional members, or you may not be voted in. So that is democracy.
Are you feeling confident that you could make it? I mean, your numbers for the deputy president positions, you were up against Mantashe and Stan Matabata from Limpopo. No, sorry.
Yeah.
You were against Mashatile and Mabuyane, and your numbers were below 500.
Yeah.
I think 300 and something, you know.
Yeah.
Does that still give you confidence? I mean, you're one of the younger ANC members and leaders as well, and you enjoyed a lot of respect, and internally we're very much aware of that. Are you confident you'll get back onto the NEC?
Now, obviously, I am confident, but I will leave it still to the delegates to decide. I have accepted, so it's for the delegates to decide whether I go in or not. But if it doesn't happen, it's also another opportunity to look at other things to do. But I believe delegates will do what they believe they have to do to take me, to retain me.
Yeah, I mean to ask this to some analysts, but you're the first NEC member, well, outgoing NEC member.
I'm no longer an NEC member. We've been dissolved.
You're just an ordinary member now of the ANC at the moment as a cadre.
Yeah.
Your thoughts about when you look at the composition of the top 7 from a perspective of regional representation, let's call it that. KwaZulu-Natal has not managed to get any of its candidates that the KwaZulu-Natal, your fellow comrades in KZN, on any of the top 7 positions. Is that a problem?
No, I don't think we should look at it in that context. The ANC is a united organization. It must elect and unelect the best capable cadres. So in my view, the best available capable comrades were elected. It doesn't matter where they come from. They are all capable to lead them, the ANC. There can't be provincial representation in the top 7. All provinces, we only have 7. It will be impossible to have every province being represented. So at every given time, it's the best available comrade that is elected. And I think the top 7 represent that good mixture.
Okay, I know you are hard pressed for time. Delegates have started trying to go back for the next session. The question I want to ask you now is ahead of 2024 in terms of the governing party and its influence in society. Do you think the ANC can regain the trust it has lost? Because in your own organizational reports, you've acknowledged the fact that there's now a trust deficit.
Yeah, I think working with the current elected leaders and the new collective, dealing with the challenges facing society, crime, unemployment, the economy, the energy crisis, we can be able to regain the trust and the confidence of society.
Okay, thank you very much, Ronald Lamola. We'll have to let you go. You're hard pressed for time. He has to go back into Masigo, into the venue inside there, where, of course, in the hall, they'll be continuing to do the nominations of the NEC. Remember, there were 200 names on that nomination list announced by Kgalema Motlanthe a few weeks ago. Now, the delegates here have to now elect the 80 members. Ronald Lamola has accepted nomination for the NEC. He didn't make it to the deputy presidency of the ANC. Perhaps in future, who knows? But the interesting thing as well is that this afternoon, the delegates will also be getting report backs from the various commissions which have concluded over the last 2 days their discussion. So we'll have to wait and see what's coming out as well of those commissions. Back to you, Masigo.